LH, the motherfucking Drinker King. Don't forget the motherfucking. I'm in here and we live. It's F.M.P Radio. We is in the mix. That's the name of this show. We in the mix. We make sure we bring y'all the lavish mixes, the lavish music, the lavish shows, the lavish guests. Everything is just live, man. That's what we do. I got my man's Bobby K in this bitch. What's cracking, bro?
Man, what's good, bro? What's good, world? Y'all know what it is. It's your neighborhood fly guy, Bobby Christoph. Here at F.M.P Radio, we up in here in the mix. Y'all already know it's about to be a hell of a show. I already know it is. I'm excited.
Yeah, we already know we finna be turned. We got a cold ass guest today. A guest that, you know what I'm saying, she make movies. She do her little thing. So we really finna tee up.
Damn, she make movies, G?
She make movies in this motherfucker, G. You already know we trying to do the same shit. So we gonna sit down and have a nice talk with her and we gonna touch her brain and see what she really talking about. You feel me? But hey man, but this F.M.P Radio.
You got my vote.
Hey, like I said, shout out to my man Bobby K. We got our special guest. We got her in the building. I want to bring her in right now. You know what I'm saying? She gonna join into the show. Hey, her IG name is So In Monster. Real name Shabazza. Shout out to you, girl. Get on the mic, man. What's good with you?
What's good now?
Now you. Okay, go ahead. Now you get her.
Now you know, we just went over this.
You said Shabazza, right?
That's not what she said. You gotta listen.
Okay, what you said? What you say the name was?
To the woman, okay?
It's Shabazza.
Shabazza. Oh my God.
It's a conviction.
Shabazza.
Yeah.
You feel me? I said the wrong name. I'm sorry. Shabazza. But I said your right IG name, So In Monster. Yeah. That's your right IG name, because that's what really people be knowing people for anyway. People will go, ain't you such and such. That ain't even your real name and shit. That's your IG name.
You got a point there.
So yeah, that's really
true.
Like, what's wrong with you on that?
Like, we know that's So In Monster. Yeah, they don't know that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
true. Now when you right, you right.
Yeah, people don't even call me my real name no more.
No,
my name is Drinker King. You feel me?
I feel that. Okay, I'll take it back. You alright? We good.
Yeah, we good.
No, we always good.
You forgive me. Okay, yes. We good. But then, shout out to So In Monster. I feel like it's easier for me to say So In Monster.
That's good.
Then no, you said. No, you got to get in the mic. We need you in the mic.
No, that's good. Roll with it.
No, you said Shabazza. I got it right now. Right? Shabazza.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Miss Shabazza. She out here. She doing her entrepreneurship shit, her filmmaking shit. She out here doing her shit. You feel me? And I like I said, since the beginning of the year, I've been talking about female entrepreneurship and like I'm trying to bring women up because I've been doing I ain't saying that I've been bringing women down for the last couple years, but you know what I'm saying? Like I done did some shit. You feel me? So like that's what I've been trying to like promote,
right?
Uplift. You feel me? Instead of bring down and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to uplift women.
I mean, yes. By all means.
Like, cause a lot of times black men we be trying to bring down our women. I'm done with that. I'm trying to uplift the women. I don't want to bring in, you know what I'm saying, good examples of good women that's doing shit that ain't out here.
Come on now, brother. You got to bring on the good examples.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring you on. Like we always got good examples of women that's doing shit that's showing like how to be a real woman, like how to get your entrepreneurship on and like.
Right. So she built a generational wealth.
Yeah, she out here. So like, what you got going on? Let the world know what you got going on. I kind of introduced you a little bit, but let the world know.
Let's talk about it.
Man, you know, I'm gonna try to do this. I don't really, it's hard. I don't like talking about myself.
We're gonna bring it out of you. We're gonna bring it out of you.
It's cool. You gotta talk about yourself. It's okay.
No,
we're gonna bring it out. Just talk. Where did it start? Where did your inspiration start? Like, what made you start? Like, your main inspiration
well, she
is
do
film.
So many things. So, like, first of all, can we just get a list of things that you do?
Yeah, 1 through 5. It's like 5 of them.
Right.
It's a few. I don't know if it's 5. It's a few. So, my passion, my number one passion, that is film.
Oh, okay.
I come from a background of acting. I am still an actress. I kind of put that on pause a little bit.
No.
You know, I like behind the scenes, so I really decided to like, you know, I had done a lot of independent work, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to create a lane of my own.
Your own shit, like your own shit, yeah.
Yeah, and so things just kind of happened, like.
So everything just fell into place for you to start making your own movies, basically, or like producing or like directing them or whatever.
So what exactly are you doing with the movies? Like, how are you putting? Like, what are you adding? What are you doing with the movies? Are you directing them? Are you
producing them, acting in them, or all of the above?
Right. I mean, because we do it all around here. You know what I'm saying?
So you know, I'm trying to like focus on one thing, but I have been doing a lot of production, so a lot of producing, and a lot of directing. I'm also writing, so. Like the very first film that I was able to direct, a lady came to me and she was like, you know, I want you to direct this. Let me give her my gun now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She was like, I want you to direct this movie for me. And I really didn't know what I was doing. It took a lot of research. It took a lot of work. Like, we worked hours.
It is.
Hours.
It's a lot of work.
Hours. Like, what you don't know, you have to learn. And you don't have to go to school.
You don't.
It's so many resources
YouTube
out
University.
There.
Yeah,
So,
you know. And mentors.
And you know, and I ain't gonna lie, having a good support system, like my parents always encouraged me to do what I wanted to and follow my dreams. And then y'all, my girl that's here with me now, Cupcake, you know, she's really
shout out
supportive.
Cupcake and his
What's up, Cupcake?
You need that one friend that's gonna push you over the edge.
Chocolate Cupcake.
She ain't even know she was gonna be in film.
Yeah.
She ain't know she was gonna be in film, but she done been the whole production assistant, production manager.
That's how it works.
You know,
that's how it works.
So yeah, I mean, and I just started there, and I've been able to work on some bigger and bigger projects. I got some things that'll be coming out soon. I got a couple of things that I'm gonna be working on next month and a month after. I can't really talk about them.
So we can't get the exclusive drop. We always ask for the exclusive drop on F.M.P Radio, so we can't get no exclusive drop on what you got going on.
Shout out to Shice Love. Shice Love. He is a director, filmmaker, music writer. He brought me in on his last project, and
now what's the name of that project that y'all just did?
Oh man, I gotta go into all of that. Okay, it's actually VMT. Let me get my phone so I can share their stuff.
Yeah,
right.
So it's called VM2. It's a movie, a TV show. What was actually going on with this?
I don't want to say too much, but it's an artist, and you know he's got a really dope project right now. They're gonna be releasing something and doing a red carpet. His album is out now. Okay. Let me go get all the information so I can make sure I'm giving y'all everything right and get his Instagram.
No, we understand.
Yeah, let me get everything, but they gonna be doing the red carpet, so it was just kind of dope. He's a real creative and a real visionary, and just being able to come in and work with him, and for him to let me do a little directing and stuff too on that set was just pretty dope. So shout out to all the dope people in Chicago, because I've been able to meet some amazing DPs.
So you saying we got a lot of movie production and stuff that's going on? Because people don't know about the Chicago movie production and
one of the biggest production companies here now in Chicago, and that's how they filming all these shows and movies
Chicago
here.
Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Crackheads, all of them.
Let's just be real that all the best talent in the world
comes from
Chicago.
It is.
Let's say that.
It's true. I always say that in the Midwest, period. Some of the most wholesome people right here from the Midwest.
Because we ain't got them weird ass vibes like a lot of other motherfuckers. I ain't saying
no that part.
I was just saying motherfuckers be cooling. Even when we go to another state, motherfuckers can tell y'all motherfuckers y'all different as hell on photo. Y'all different.
They know that shit. They also be happy to meet you. Wow.
You survived. Motherfucker, we kicking it.
They you ever got shot?
I'm I see some shit. See some bullets flying. It's cool though. We good. We actually good out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful ass city. We got a lot of scenery that needs to be shot. That needs to be seen.
It's perfect to be directing here.
So you
Chicago,
feel do you see a lot of more movies and television shows coming to the Chicagoland area? Do you see that in the near future happening?
Yeah,
we took over already.
We have.
Do you watch TV? I'm sorry.
Do you watch TV?
I see the Shy Chicago. We do got a lot of
the Shy, nigga. We own Channel 9, the CW. Every show.
Yeah, it is Chicago Fire, Chicago.
We got Chicago Girl and all type of shit going on around here.
I think we gonna see a lot more in Chicago. We need the talent to stop leaving Chicago. Y'all can't keep going everywhere else.
But you know what? They get too many threats once they get on.
Yeah,
too
they
much
do.
Shit start going
we just
on.
Gotta get your security up, get your guns up, get your funds up.
It's dangerous out here.
That's all it is.
We all gonna have to have security.
Yeah.
We gonna need security too. We be saying a lot of different shit, and people be threatening people and shit. So we gonna need security, but we ain't worried about it right now.
Y'all gotta hire Big Worm. Y'all gotta hire Big Worm.
We good. We gonna make it work. But so you saying that we just gotta keep the talent in Chicago? That's the main thing. Even when a motherfucker get on, we gotta make sure we stand here.
I think we have to learn how to work together too. Chicago, we got a lot of egos out here, and a lot of big eyes and little U's
it's always,
and all that. And I be like, look.
Yeah, it's always you from the south side, you from the west side, you from up north. It's like, damn, we can't work together because you from here, you from there. It's like, nah, come together, band together, and put some shit together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when you, like I say this all the time, when you in New York, all the boroughs come together.
They all come together. Brooklyn, it'd be weird as hell when I look at New York people. It'd be a whole bunch of different type of colors all in the same mix.
They support each other. Yeah. Like, but here in Chicago, it's like, shit.
All the dark skinned niggas with the dark skinned niggas and the light skinned niggas with the light skinned niggas.
Now, I think all the south side niggas with the south side niggas and all the west side niggas with the west side niggas.
Yeah, that is true.
You got some artists, because we spoke with some that's willing to do to merge and do stuff like that to try to, you know, bring that on, but it's gonna take some work, man.
Now, what's the last movie visual that you just did? Like, what's the last thing that we can, like, that people can see? Like, what is, like, something like, so we can visualize, like, the stuff you did, like, your artistry.
Man, y'all know everything I do is, like, top fucking secret. No.
Like Area 51 or some shit. Like, what you talking about?
Well, a lot of it has not been released
Okay.
yet.
So a lot of the stuff you done ain't released yet.
Yeah, so, I mean, especially, like, if I don't executive produce, if it's not my project, I work on it, I do the work.
You have to wait till everything is complete.
Right, and whatever they want to do with the project, that's up to them.
Yeah.
So... But we got some stuff coming out that's gonna be that people gonna start seeing. That's gonna, you know, it's just wait.
Now, like, what channels is this finna? Like, we can't get no channel. It's gonna be some Tubi shit. Like what is saying?
I mean, Tubi is hot right now.
I heard like what do you gotta feel about Tubi? I heard the Detroit niggas taking over Tubi. They got like 70 movies on there.
I don't know. You know, I really haven't looked at anything on Tubi, to be honest. I said what I heard.
You heard.
Listen to them key words.
You said what you heard.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, it's a new platform, and they are willing to let new movies and things like that come on. Same as All Black Network as well. You know, if the quality is good and it's decent enough,
just let your movie go on there.
I mean, you know, I got a lot of homies that's on the All Black Network right now acting. It's dope to see them, and it's dope to have spoke with them and interviewed them and watch them grow and keep going. You know, so.
And I mean, you start. It's all type of routes you can go. Like I kind of choose to want to do my own thing. Like, I can go get a production job or I can go work on one of these shows, but we really trying to get some real Chicago stuff out here. The last piece that I worked on, S.M.B., Sad Nigga Blues, with Covert Operations, he executive produced that. And I produced it, directed it, did some writing, came in. I mean... They're looking to do a series with that now, so.
Right. Well, you know, let me know when they need some actors, because I'm coming on.
Some writers or some shit. You know, we
writers, actors, we do it all. We do it all.
So you just never know what can come about from your work. So you just have to keep working, and you have to know where you're going while you're working, and that's it. Shit. And I don't care what you start with. Like where I started and where I'm at now. Like I started with a little home camcorder. Now you know we shooting on Aries and
that's amazing.
And you know some of the top of the line cameras, and I'm able to work with people who I can learn from. Like, and you know, shout out to all the guys that I work with too. Like I work with some dope guys in Chicago. No, not really any women though. I haven't worked with any, but the guys that I work with, they're great. They were amazing. I learned so much. It's just been a dope experience overall. Like each piece is like the work is like years of improvement.
Now when you get to like you say you writing, like what type of writing is you doing? Is like your shit more like a gangster love story, or is like just like a romance or like FBI or horror hood special? Like what type of shit is you working like
that we see where the sound, you know, and stuff be off and
like Vulture City, like some Vulture City shit. Like what's the type of like shit that you writing? Like what type of movies is like you special your expertise?
My expertise, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've written so far, I've written to budget. So I kind of changed it up. Like I'm not writing to budget anymore. I'm writing how I see it and how I want it to be, and like I got a crazy ass like imagination. I
love it.
Like
so
anything like
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
So all that crazy shit that just be coming in your mind, you finna put it in that shit.
I'm not crazy. You know, I got a dark side, which I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I will admit to that.
Yeah.
But that's not who I am as a person.
Yes.
But I can release that through my art and like through my work.
You can.
So when you get to writing, you would probably get to go into like a different place that you're not gonna be regular without writing.
And that's why I have to be by myself. Like writing is very personal to me. It's almost like taking a shower or something. Like I don't want nobody around.
You don't want nobody around.
I don't want nobody around.
Have you seen those retreat places where you can go in the woods and be in your own like little cabin with all the windows by yourself?
I love that.
It looks like such a beautiful experience.
They got weed out there.
But it's
I'm taking my own shit.
You take your own shit. But it's for like writers and people who just want to get away, and you can just go be in nature and just in a beautiful scenery.
I write like 5 movies.
It's like 3 hours away from here. Yeah.
Oh, that's decent though. It's like a whole like resort.
But bro, it's just like all these tiny houses, and they all like it's raw as fuck.
That's like some shit. If you were writing, that's some shit you definitely need to do.
You lock your phone in the box and you just be in your element.
So like, how do you write? Do you write in spurts, or do you like just write like everything at the same fucking time? You write a movie, you finna get done with it in the same day.
Well, I don't know if you can write a movie in the same day.
Like Tyler Perry get his shit done in 2 days. They weeds be crooked and shit and all type of shit like that. But like he get it done in a day or two.
We're not even gonna talk about Tyler Perry because after he said he used the Medea voice during sex, I was
like, why he can't live out his fantasies with his character? G, that's his shit.
That you right. We gonna leave him alone.
Leave him alone. But like I said, like, how do you do your shit though?
So. Mine is in spurts. I like to write at night, or either I like to wake up in the middle of the night and write.
Okay.
But
waking out.
I have to be feeling something.
Like feeling some type of spirit upon you to write some shit.
Yeah, like I gotta be feeling creative. Like I gotta feel like thinking outside the box. Like the world to me is like so structured and so.
And you want to be outside the world, just like an alien or something. Like not like an alien. You feel?
You know, hey, I think I might be sometimes. But I'm the alien.
I do gotta ask you, you know, because we're writers. I'm a writer and stuff like that. I often like write a lot of different people doing different things. Do you tell your friends' business and family business when you
inside your shit?
Because I know
Absolutely.
I stay
even
like,
when I'm on air, I tell everybody business. I might even make it like it's mine.
I mean, they would probably never know. Well, some of them they would know. They gonna see that shit and be like, bitch.
How could you realize? But the thing is, nobody will know it. But I'm gonna send them a secret check in the mail, like this for you, just for your story. You feel me? Like I got a couple people's stories that I want to tell. I know they're gonna be mad when I put it out. But
you just changed
But it's bits and pieces, and then you switch things up.
Names up, and how the shit actually happen. You don't put it exactly.
You can change the whole gender of the person.
Yeah,
I got a lot of my own shit. My life is a fucking movie.
What?
Like my
Who
real
you talking to?
It's a movie. The shit that happens to me, like I swear to you, it could not happen to anybody else. Like
that's how I be feeling. I swear
I'm like,
and you gotta write about it. That's good.
Yeah, you definitely gotta write about it.
I got a whole series. Like I'm working on a few things right now. I got a whole series though that I'm working on, and it's just like I can't even say too much because I don't even want nobody to know this.
Stereo shit.
That's how it is when you write. When you're a writer, it's like I want to talk about things I'm doing, but you just can't.
You just can't.
You know,
they gotta wait for it.
Now, when you writing, like when you coming up with shit, is it best to like jam it all in like a movie, or to come out with series and like shows and shit, or just jam it in 2 hours and make a fucking movie out of it and just like get it out?
It depends on the storyline. Like I really like character development, so for me lately, I've been working on series. Cause with series, you really get to follow the characters. You get to see the
build up. It be better. The movie just like splatter everything out. You know what I'm saying?
I love James Bond and stuff, but it's like they show little bits and pieces, and then they might have to do a whole movie of his backstory.
It's like I want the backstory. I want to know your birthday, your zodiac sign, the year you was born. I want that person to be that. If that character is a Gemini, then you come on set and you be a Gemini. If you don't know what that is, you look it up and you be everything that they said that Gemini is. You know what I'm saying? Create that character.
I mean, so I think that's that. I think so. I think for right now, series like I like features, but I really like character development. And then like if you got a good story that's starting off right, you can take it anywhere.
You can just go crazy with that motherfucker. End up in a whole other world.
Now, some shows kind of take it too far. Now they get to 8-9 seasons, and now these motherfuckers on the planet, they vampires, they flying and shit. And it all started with them on owning a gas station.
Being a snail or some shit.
As long
they
as
was
the
a
first
snail.
couple seasons is good, I still got paid for the rest. You know, a lot of times the writers change and stuff. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Well, that's true. The writers do change. They try to go in another direction to try to, get a new demographic to pull in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah. So what advice would you give like a writer like to just like let's just not getting into this shit? Like what you tell them like
just write
some shit. Don't just do it like Nike like
and keep writing and finish. Don't keep starting shit.
Yeah, don't keep starting new shit and not finish it. That's my problem.
My brain, I'm scatterbrained. I have 3 projects going on, and
at one fucking time, and it's fucked up. We still ain't finished the first one. Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, even if you start 3, because you might get writer's block, so you might start and then start on something else, but go back and finish it. Like, make it a point to say, okay, I'm gonna finish one of these at least, and then go back and finish the other ones, because you just never know. Like, you see how some of the greats made it when they made it. It's like, I wrote this shit 10 years ago and forgot about it.
Gee, the nigga from Squid Games wrote his shit in 2008.
Well, I didn't even like that shit.
You ain't like Squid Games? That shit was cold.
But
I like
But to piggyback off of what you said about writer's block, what are some things you do to help with your writer's block?
Smoke weed.
I love it. I mean, same thing here. Same thing here. We can't complain.
I swear to God,
we can't complain.
You gotta get some better weed, because the weed will take you to a new place. It'll take you to a new place.
As a creator,
you won't be in the same place. You won't be in no motherfucking acid land or some shit where different color mountains and shit. You won't even know. Like,
you know. Anything, I call someone, maybe talk about something, look at some shit, just try to get some type of inspiration.
And like, is it bad, like you said, we use other people's stories, is it bad to like outstress and use other people's stories in your shit? Like, as long as you switch it up, right? As long as you like don't say that.
Hell no.
If it was good when you witnessed it, it's no write about it. Shit.
Okay.
Use that shit. Like, it's nothing like real life. Like, the thing is, everybody think they shit is so different from everybody else's. But when we look at that shit, everybody either knows somebody or either it's them, and they be like, man, I done been there, done that, or seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So really, we all just like use that shit.
Yeah, fuck it. Just
man, you could be talking about the same story that 5 different people can
relate to. It's all about relating to some shit that's what make people want to watch your shit. Damn near, because like I can relate to this, or if it's funny, you know what I'm saying? Definitely if it's funny or not. So like, what's the best route to drop a movie? Is it like, should you put your shit on streaming services, YouTube? Like, how should you, if you putting a movie out, what should you do? Like, how should I put my movie out? Should I just drop it on YouTube? Fuck it.
It really just depends on what your goal is with that film. Like, I think
I'm just trying to get it out there. I just want people to see it. So like, what's my next step?
You know, if you're not a known artist, YouTube. I would say before YouTube, I would say film festivals, because YouTube can definitely get you.
They can steal your shit, right?
No, film festivals can't steal your stuff.
No, I said YouTube can like.
You have to. There's fine lines. You got to make sure you got all your kinks and stuff worked out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really get into all of that. That's a whole nother thing. But you got to make sure you have your stuff.
But protected. I like what you said, the film festival, and finding those things and submitting that work into different events. And then when you start to get accolades, you can submit that stuff to Amazon and to Netflix. And hey, I got this. I got this award for it. I got this award. It's just dope. I see.
It's exposure.
And then how do you find the film festivals to submit your movies to? Is they like you Google them? Like what?
You can Google them. I mean, then it's some of them that you just know that are big. But the thing is with those is that it's exposure, because you never know who's gonna come through and be watching and looking at the film.
They may want to put production behind it, and put forth a nice check behind that film.
Oh, I was so pissed because the first film that I directed in 2019, we went to the San Francisco Black Film Festival.
Oh, wow.
In 2020.
That's epic.
Yeah, that was huge to me. I couldn't believe it. Like, the very first film, like, she wrote the very first, like, this was our first time doing it. And it was like COVID.
She wrote it?
No.
Damn. Cupcake did your shit. Go, best friend, go.
Lucinda Wilson, and the name of that film is An Ordinary Occurrence. So she brought me on. She wrote it. She brought me on to help her co-write, produce, and direct it. And like I was just mad because like man, it was like COVID, so I didn't have the opportunity to actually go to the film festival. And this one is huge, and it's all type of people in the building. Like you never know who you gonna bump into,
and
like
talk
to or meet. So, but it's just the opportunity for people to see your work, and somebody might not reach out to you initially or right away, but even like now, I've been having people reach out to me, and I'm like, I don't know, people know about me.
Yeah, like but then too, you build that relationships with people, and the people that you have worked with, they know your work history, they know how you move, so that when it comes up, like, hey, do you know somebody that do this? They're like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
You got that good energy, and you created those good working relationships with those people, so that's great.
Hey man, we lit, man. Hey, we on F.M.P Radio. We finna go into a little break. We've been talking for a little bit. We gonna go into a little short break. You know what I'm saying? Pay some little bills, run some little commercials. But hey, definitely shout out to our guests. Definitely shout out to Bobby K. Definitely shout out to my man PZ Visits. He recorded all this shit, and we gonna put it on YouTube in a couple days.
And listen, download, and like I said, tell your friends to download the F.M.P Radio app.
Hey, make sure y'all download it. Tell everybody y'all know to download that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at TheFamily312. That's TheFamily312, not the, but the.
Family 312. Don't forget about the family. We out here, man. F.M.P Radio in the mix. This the lavish show, period. Ain't nobody fucking with me on online radio, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, man. We back. It's your boy, LH, the motherfucking Drinker King. Ain't nobody more lit than me. This the lavish radio show, period, in the whole world. Make sure y'all download
whole world, Craig.
The whole motherfucking world, Craig. In the whole motherfucking world, Craig. Yes, this the lavish radio show, period, in the whole fucking world. This is F.M.P Radio. We is in the mix. We is live, man. We live. We live. Definitely shout out to my co-host Bobby K. You in this bitch, man?
I'm in this motherfucker, bro.
Hey man, we in this bitch. We got So In Monster in this motherfucker. What's good with you, dude? I told you, don't nobody know you except for by your IG name. Everybody call you everybody by their IG name. That's what we coming to in this world.
So In Monster.
So do you do So-Ins?
Man, I used to.
Okay.
I had that name from back when I worked down at Remy Hair Shop in South Loop.
Oh, she said Remy. Damn, I used to buy Remy when I was like 18.
Man, we was the first ones with that virgin.
The virgin Remy hair on me.
Yeah.
I remember my ex used to ask for that shit. I need to have Remy. I'm like, girl, I don't even got it.
Y'all used to see all the baddest strippers coming up in there. Coming to get that good shit.
Man, I used to see it all.
That's what's up.
I done seen it all on me. But we finna go into real nigga news. We got So In Monster with us.
Real nigga news.
Where the real niggas tell the news.
Yes, sir.
This the real nigga news. And then we finna get straight into it.
And you a part of real nigga news, so we need you to keep real nigga
news. We bringing you right into this shit. We jumping you right into this shit.
This is your chance.
Hey, but this real nigga news, it got something to do with you. We all coming to this. Hey, shout out to my man Josh Weber. Josh Weber, yes, he just got done. He just got done. He sued Damon Dash. You know what I'm saying? And then I was the one of the premieres of his movie, Dear Frank. You know what I'm saying? I was on the red carpet. Make sure y'all go look on YouTube, Dear Frank. I premiered his movie. I was on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was on the red carpet interviewing everybody from Dear Frank. I interviewed Columbus Short, a couple other people. What's the other people name on there? Brian White.
Kevin Hart, ex-wife.
Tory Hart, Kevin Hart, ex-wife. I interviewed like 7 people that night. I was one of the main interviewers on the red carpet that night.
Hey, big fact.
And I was this lit.
I know.
And I was this lit. They brought me on the red carpet like, yeah, we need you. We need your energy. I'm like, yeah, but hey, shout out to Josh Weber. You know what I'm saying? He just got done suing Damon Dash. He won $800,000 from that nigga. Oof. Damn, he just came up, but he sued Damon Dash because Damon Dash tried to steal his movie and sell it to BET.
Well, Damon Dash is a fucking crook anyway, allegedly. So, you gotta say allegedly. Listen, the man, he roughed up Lee Daniels. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get $1 million out of Lee Daniels.
I'm talking about he roughed him up on the award show carpet.
But this is why my mans had to sue him, though, because
my money, bro.
Josh Weber did all the work, shot the videos, got the actors, did the editing, did all the production work. And Damon Dash ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And Damon Dash still tried to attach himself and steal his movie. And he tried to switch the name of it to the A-list and put it on BET. And Josh Weber caught it and sued his ass.
Damon Dash got that Suge Knight mentality.
So how would you feel about... Let me ask So In Monster. How would you feel if somebody just tried to just steal your whole movie?
Jack your shit.
And just jack your shit. And you did all that work and they just tried to jack your shit. And like... Because they got the bigger name. So they just tried to jack your movie and steal it. Well, how would you feel about that? What would you do?
Ooh, let me see. Do I want to go petty?
You said, do I want to
I want to get petty.
Bitch, you petty. I'm petty too.
Well, you know what I'm saying. To me, it's like. It's two ways it could go.
Yeah, you could go 2 ways.
I could go a couple ways. One, first off, you gotta make sure your shit is right and protected. You gotta
all your publishing and all your shit, like your lawyers and shit. You gotta make sure all that shit together, like, your scripts together and shit.
2, if I put that much work into some shit that is allegedly attached to somebody else, that's probably not gonna be my best work. Cause my best work is gonna always be my own shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, my own shit.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come. And I'm going to fuck the game all the way up. Whatever you thought you got away with, I'm going to murder that shit.
So you just going to come up with some whole new shit. You would let them have that shit, basically.
No.
No, I'm gonna be petty, and I'm gonna serve your ass some papers. I'm gonna serve you papers, and I'm gonna be petty.
So you said you're not gonna let them have it. So what exactly what you do? Like, if you was in that situation, so what exactly what you do? You were still suing shit, but you were like I am like, what was you like?
Yeah, cause shit, it's like, you know, like Ho say, he say, I heard motherfuckers saying they made Ho. Make another one.
Make another one. Damn.
Like, if you ain't do the shit to begin with, how the fuck you gonna do it again?
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
So does it really matter?
Yeah, that is true though. But my main thing is like, I'm so creative. Like, I'm probably a nigga that'll let a nigga have it. Like, I would have let Damon Dash like, man, you can have this movie.
Absolutely not. Damon Dash has been robbing people the last like 10 years.
But I still would have
20 years. That's why him and Jay-Z fell out, bro.
But the thing is, I would have tried to
He's a crook.
Hold on, I would have tried to like work something out with him, like what I got residual income from him, like we got paid from it. But like, I'm like, if you need it that bad to the point like you got to switch the name and you got to try to resell it to somebody else, just cut me in on your old deal. And then I'm like, man, fuck it, you can have that shit, bro. Like, because that's how I feel about shit, because I feel like I'm always thinking about my next move. I'm 3 years ahead of niggas. You feel me? Niggas in 2022, I'm in 2027. You feel me? So I'm not really mad about if somebody trying to do my 2022 swag. I'm on some new swag already. You feel me? So I don't know. Like, that's how I'm kind of coming with it. But I feel you. I still probably
if somebody steal your designs to your Stay High attire, fuck that shit. You don't get them that shit. You go and you turn that shit up and you be petty and you serve their ass papers too.
Right.
You don't give away your motherfucking creativity.
So that's different. Like, what I heard you say is if they cut you in on if they cut you in.
Yeah, I'm saying they gonna still cut me in.
Well, that's different. That means you still gonna get your motherfucking. Let me tell you what matters.
He probably would have got that whole 800,000.
At the end of that movie, them motherfucking credits, that shit matter. Yeah. So if my name ain't going up there, it's like producer, executive producer, director, like something, writer. I don't know. If I'm not getting that and my money, then hell no, I'm suing you and we petty.
Yeah, I'm suing you, like.
I did a project with somebody, a web series, and I was there as like head production, and I ended up like directing a lot, and they know I directed, and the actors knew I directed, the people on set knew I was directing, and they did not put that in the credits.
Yeah.
They didn't put your name in the credits.
I mean, I was in the credits, but not for what I did. I was more like creative director, but I was like giving lines. I was like, you know, I was directing.
So they put your name in the credits.
After that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just kind of continue to do my own thing.
Yeah, that's how I think. Like, even like
after that, I ain't did nothing else with nobody else.
But this whole situation just told me like even when Soul and Monster said like it's best to just do your own shit. Like come out with your own shit, create your own little team, have your own script, raise your own money, get a loan or whatever you got to do, and don't like try to like depend on nobody else to try to help you with your movie or some shit.
But when you believe in somebody else shit and you know you want to be help, you feel like it might be the best thing.
You can definitely work with people. Yeah. I think you have to pick and choose who you work with.
Pick and choose, yeah.
Like that's real important. Like you got a lot of these little cliques and stuff, and a lot of we ain't gonna get into that, but you got a lot of different. You can work with people. I work with a lot of people. I work with people that are good to work with. I work with people that maybe weren't so pleasant to work with, but it's a lot of good people out there. And then you learn, like, sometimes maybe the unpleasant experiences was just misunderstandings and, like, not understanding.
Or it was a learning experience.
Yeah, it was a learning experience. So, but it's a lot of people that you could work with. Like, I got 2 people who I came in on their projects now. You know, like, that's not my shit.
Good vibes and good everything.
It's good everything. Like, the work ethic, the structure, the actual work itself, the quality of it, because we not doing no bullshit. Like, so it's like
not with them cameras. We would name it hell no.
No, so you know when somebody come to me nowadays, if you ain't got the budget, it's not that I wouldn't work with you, but I can't because my work cannot digress.
What's the budget we gotta have to come and try to work with you? Like 50,000 or some shit.
Yeah.
I said the right number. I was like 50,000.
And that's
kind of low for
me. That's something real small.
And that's small because with that you have to. Maybe some of the actors might not getting paid. It may be something else. You got to feed them every time they're there. Or then it's this, that, and the third. And you got
20 to 30 people.
So much you got to do with that money.
On the smaller set, you got 20 to 30 people in the production. Every day.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get paid. I mean, you might get some people here and there that's doing whatever they trying to come in, and you might get some PAs.
That's why people be out like, I'm getting funded for my movie. I'm trying to get funded for my movie because that shit is really for real.
Yeah.
You definitely
$50,000, you gonna get like a good 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes of what? A movie for a 5-10 minute movie for 50 bands? That's what you saying?
Like, if you want your shit, like, you can get
so
50.
what hour or some movie, how much money you talking? Like, I need 150,000?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it depends. Like, if you gonna have special effects or if you got combat scenes, now you have to come in. You have to hire combat designers, and you have to.
You do.
It's like special effects, like all of that.
Yeah,
it is.
That shit is not cheap.
So like that's the good thing about like. With us, it's like when we build so many connections and relationships with so many different people. So a lot of the projects that we were able to do, it was with working with friends and stuff like that.
Interns,
but like I got, like I said, you build your team. I got a homie who cold with special effects and editing. I got a homie that's cold with the camera. I'm cold with the pen. So collectively you come together and you use what you got and you make it work. If you don't have that budget, don't get discouraged. Still try to put it together.
I'm looking like I'm finna have to act, produce, write, everything. I'm finna make a one-man movie.
People have shot phones on their iPhone.
Yeah. And I don't want to discourage anyone because that's not where I started. I'm just saying where I'm at. So because, like I said, the way that I write now, I write not to cater to a budget. I write how I see things. And it's like some of the shit that I'm writing now, like one scene is like easily 30 bands. Like the shit that's going on in one scene. Like a 2-minute scene could take us 3 days to shoot.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of gonna be a lot of choreography in there. It's
true.
action. It's not.
It's true.
We not sitting on couches and like
no,
kissing
it's real
and saying,
true.
we not coming in the room with the camera on one angle. We not doing none of that.
That's
shit
what I tell people. I hate that shit. Like I love to watch. One thing about anything I ever tried to do when I directed music videos, it was like I liked a lot of angles, and then I go on set. I do a lot of extra work, so I did like Power and The Shy and just a lot of shit here in Chicago with Center Space, and I go there to observe and to take in what's happening. People like, you're not ever gonna get a line. I said, I'm not there for a line. I'm there to see how they doing this shit, how they running this shit, because I'm learning. I'm teaching myself through them.
And that's how I learn.
I just keep ending up in front of the camera every time I'm there. I'm like, they like, damn, that's you. Yeah, that's me. That was me.
And that's how you learn. That's how I learned. Like I have a sister who is in LA and she's been in production, so I've had a chance to go on some sets like some amazing black actors at that. Raven Simone, Cedric the Entertainer, and I get to see like
name them all.
No, I'm just saying like his show is really good, and
his new show, right? His new little sitcom and shit.
He has an amazing crew over there, so it's like just really seeing how they run their stuff, and I like to emulate that on my set.
And the verbiage that they use, that's important. You know what I'm saying?
That's good that you like a sponge, like you just get to absorb everybody else, what I'm saying, shit, and then like you could just put that in your own shit.
But nobody teaches you anything.
I know they're not going to
sit there. You got to sit there.
Hold on, a sponge is not taught shit. It just absorbs the shit.
Right, but but it's like this. It's like if you on set as an extra, you could be sitting over there eating. Yeah. Or you could be kind of walking around. You could be seeing what's going on.
I didn't say you was a towel. I said you was a
person doing?
I didn't say you was a towel. You was a sponge, bro.
A bounty quicker picker-upper.
Yeah.
All right.
You absorbing that shit. Ain't nobody doing shit to help you out. The sponge just picking the shit up regardless.
That's true.
It's just like seeing how on point they are and how they run everything, and like I've been on a lot of independent stuff, and It's like have that same attitude.
When they say time is money in film,
it is.
Woo! Time is money. That reset shit.
Go.
Listen, they want to get it.
Okay, we're gonna talk about some other shit, but we're gonna talk about like in a film way, like in a camera way.
Well, we got more real nigga news.
Real nigga news. Where the real niggas tell the news. Yeah, we still gonna be in the real nigga news, but we're gonna talk about the Will Smith snap. But we're gonna talk about if you was behind the camera. We're not gonna talk about if you supposed to, because we don't really give a fuck about all that. If you was supposed to do it, if you was not supposed to do it. We don't give a fuck about that shit because we are entrepreneurs, we are professionals. So we snap niggas whenever we wild. We don't give a fuck.
You know, we shouldn't.
Yeah,
but sometimes, you know.
It is what it is. Niggas get snapped regardless. I don't give a fuck why niggas slap a nigga. Because niggas need to get,
F.M.P.
Everybody gets slapped.
Right,
somebody gets slapped, whatever.
Right, so
but we gonna talk about the camera part of it. If you behind the camera, if you're a production assistant, do you cut or do you keep rolling?
Absolutely not.
I'll keep rolling.
I'm getting a close up. What the fuck? I want to see his.
So you telling all your you telling all your camera people to zoom in, keep rolling and zoom in.
Exactly. You got to get that. I mean, do you understand the magnitude of that slap?
So what?
It was heard and seen across
what shots
the world.
are you getting? Are you getting the zoom up on Chris Rock, or you trying to get the last effects of Will Smith?
Fuck that. Did you see Chris Rock's face, bro? Snapped into tomorrow. I turned that motherfucker.
So you telling me you the production assistant? You telling everybody to get a zoom up? You telling people to get a zoom? Or are you getting cut? Are you getting cutbacks?
You don't have time for all that. This is in the moment, in the action. It's like whatever
your brain gotta be thinking.
First of all, your camera crew better know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
In a situation like that.
Baby, the moment Will Smith got up as a black man and started walking towards him.
You say zoom up, right? You say zoom up.
You know some shit is going. You don't know what.
So you telling all cameras on Will Smith right now? All cameras on Will. You want to get this shot?
Because listen, as a camera crew, listen. You rehearse what's happening. They know that this was not a part, so they like this is something that's going on. We got to get over here.
Because I've been a camera crew for like it was ESPN3, but like you always got your production assistant in your ear,
right,
telling you what, screaming like ah, I'm like bitch, shut the fuck up. You want to go up to the booth and beat his ass because he's screaming at you and shit, telling you hey, get this shot. I'm like bitch, I'm trying. Okay,
see, that was such a like in the moment, like a 3 to 4 second thing. It's like you as a camera person should have known. Like,
but your production assistant is going.
Well, I'm
crazy
sure the production
in your ear.
assistant is saying get it after it's
but
done.
Even after the slap, I'm zooming the fuck in.
Yeah.
I want to see that sweat.
So is you getting a cut on Jada too? Is you telling them to get something like seeing
it
how
should be a camera on everyone. I don't know how many cameras they have, but I know they got
the best reaction.
You gotta have 100 because we used to have like 7.
I'm gonna tell you the best reaction was from the fucking audience reactions. All the people's faces, different people was like it was just like that's what you want to see, the reaction.
So you're supposed to just cut between a whole bunch of different
I'm just
people.
saying like we talking about afterwards. Once the show is already aired, you see all the video that came out, all the people that had their phones out. So we seen it in so many angles. Thank God for these cell phones. Yeah. But we were able to see it so many ways. I saw it so many ways. Like he's but then again it's like it almost came off kind of fake to me.
But the thing is,
and very publicized and publicity pushed.
Hey, I want to talk.
However, I do think that if they made G.I. Jane, she should play because she kicks ass. She looks good, and I never knew she had alopecia.
Yo, she would be a cold G.I. Jane.
I never knew she had alopecia. This is something new to me. So
I don't think anyone was really aware of that.
Because I thought it was a look she was doing. I thought it was like her alien-esque look because she is she's Scientology. They believe that we came from the aliens, and I thought she was trying to look more like them.
Sanaya Lathan did the same shit. I thought she was just copying off
and then Tiffany Haddish saved her.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish, everybody gets in.
Tiffany Haddish, she still got a little bit of
hair. Well, she did hers. She said she did hers because she was converted to being a Jew.
Yeah.
She a black Jew.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's a black Jew.
But at the same,
she in the real Hollywood now.
So at the same time, we not talking about. We gonna say like, so you supposed to get every shot, every angle. You supposed to get everybody zoomed in, making sure you getting every cut of every angle, seeing what's going on in the whole.
Well, I mean, that's epic. I mean, that's one of the biggest things in Oscar history that has ever happened in Oscar history. Yes, you film that, you capture that, you talk about that on your show for 3 to 4 days on social media. It was buzzing.
Do you feel like
still buzzing?
This was put in the show, like
yes. Well, So
sometimes you need your show to bust. Like, do you feel like it's good to add a splash in your shit? Like
the fake, the splash.
It's Hollywood. It's 50-50 with me. I feel like
that's how I feel. I feel like
listen,
it might have been staged.
PR is a motherfucker.
Cause you need that PR. You need that shit on your show. And the ratings been dropping for this shit.
Jada Pinkett, she's gonna be the face of alopecia. I'm serious. This is serious. Chris Rock,
he gonna be the face of domestic abuse.
Not the face of domestic abuse. I'm motherfucking done.
That's Chris Rock. He gonna be the face of battery. Like if you batter, Chris Rock gonna have a commercial. If you were being battered,
I mean, I don't know how he would have conducted himself if he was not on the stage.
They supposed to be friends. Some people get beat on by their friends.
Well, I do want to just say that he conducted himself very well. When you are at the Oscars and you know you're up there and you're doing your thing, you really can't get out of character and slap a motherfucker back. You know. You really want to try to
good.
He did good with that, but I was kind of
failed that mission.
I was kind of upset with the way that he handled it though. I wanted him to do something. Like I would have had to say
I would have fell out like he killed me. And then I would have got up and got the run out of that.
I'm fucking done. Passed out like it was part of the show.
Oh yeah,
I would have made like it was part of the show. I would have like did some over the top show, like it was part of the show because I'm still not sure if that was a real slap. You know? He
had his hands behind his back. I mean, just from my experience and the way it looked, it could have been staged.
I'm like,
I don't want to make any false accusations.
Allegedly.
No, but the thing is, I feel like people, they need something to get us to be aroused about and talk about because it's a war going on. Gas prices, motherfuckers forgot about gas prices for like a whole day and a half.
Yeah, so what had happened was
a whole day, motherfuckers forgot.
So it's called propaganda.
Everybody was talking about the slap. They forgot about gas prices.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
It's propaganda.
So
we needed that.
They do stuff to take our attention off what's really happening. At that time, you're right. There was a bill actually being signed.
And then it was a bill getting signed. It got passed.
It was a lot that was going on.
And niggas didn't even know. We didn't even know. Everybody was talking about the slap. Oh my God, the niggas coming up to me at work like, G, what you think about the slap? I don't know, motherfucker. I'm thinking about some more other shit. Nigga, I don't know, nigga. I'm trying to make it to work every day. Right. What you talking about? But hey, we finna get into some more real nigga news.
Well, Tiffany Haddish said that she hoped that Jada Pinkett sucked his dick from the back for doing it. So.
I mean, I hope she did too. Shit. I mean, they've been in the news a lot. It wouldn't be a bad idea, Jada.
At this point, Jada.
Hey, we finna go. That's funny. Let's go to this. How do y'all feel about male birth control? That's the new thing that got passed. They just came out with a new male birth control pill. It's finna drop in a couple months.
I think it's gonna cause.
Is you finna get on male birth control?
I think it's gonna cause male impotency.
What that mean? What does impotency mean? I don't remember.
That when your dick don't work. You got erectile dysfunction.
I feel like
I think it's gonna cause.
If you got a problem with having kids, you not taking care of, you should get on that shit.
Well, some niggas got a lot of kids, so they need to,
you just
go and get on that birth control. But you know what? I feel like niggas is so they not gonna be
spare the women because the women be going. I feel like birth control. I don't be going through a lot of shit with that shit.
First of all, where niggas is gonna carry?
It's niggas' turn to suffer.
First of all, where the fuck is niggas gonna carry these compacts at? Like they gonna be pulling their compacts out like, oh my dude.
Is it a pill?
My nigga, it's 7 o'clock. We gotta pop this pill.
It's a pill. Yeah, it's a pill.
Oh, give me, hey bro.
Who can't put a condom on? We gotta rely on him taking.
A nigga can take a pill
every day.
Hey bro, I left mine at home. Let me get your Tuesday pill. You ain't taking yours? Give me your Tuesday pill.
If it's anything like the women's birth control pill, if you miss one day,
you're done. You're pregnant.
I feel like you can trust niggas more to take a pill than put on a condom because when you put on a condom, you in the moment and you don't want to do it in the moment. But a pill is like before you gotta do it.
But I think you should protect yourself from more than just a baby when you fucking.
Thank you, somebody for acknowledging that.
Yeah, that is true, but everybody ain't thinking like that.
Dick can fall off.
Yeah, it can. That is facts though, but every nigga ain't thinking like that. So I'm thinking.
Well, I would have. Going for a public service announcement.
Yeah,
fellas, care for your dick. If you talk to your dick, you gave him a name, care for him, take him to the doctor, get him checked out. Yeah. Make sure he ain't throwing up.
So what the thing is, do you think you're gonna get on do you think the male birth control pill is real?
Did you get the vaccination?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. So you're not going to get no motherfucking birth control. Moving on. How you gonna, if your man came to you and said he gonna get birth control, you with him? You gonna help him, remind him to take it every day?
Look, I smoke a lot of weed. Okay?
I can't remember that. You feel me?
I don't know. no.
Yeah, forget that.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to put on the fella on the brothers.
All right, man. The next thing is they been coming to my man G Herbo again. Leave G Herbo alone, man. Y'all been fucking with my man G Herbo. They been talking about he been letting his son get beat up and shit. Like, how y'all feel about it? How you feel about this shit, Bobby Campbell?
Wait, so he let his son get beat up by
Tiana, by Tasha K. I mean, by Tokyo.
Tasha K. Oh my God,
what's her name?
By the other baby mama kid.
Yeah, no, by her. They said she beat.
Oh well, I did hear that. Ari said that the baby can no longer go around G Herbo when he's with her. Hey, if that's happening and that's what's going on, then absolutely don't fucking take your child over there. Like, yeah. And I don't know if he's just sitting there letting him get beat up. I mean, this is a little boy, so at the same time, he probably like
just be running his head into the wall and shit.
You know, like you be a
little babies do shit like that, like run their head, bang their head into shit.
Right, like
especially if they like maybe like maybe
like 4 years
developed.
Yeah, they do a lot of crazy shit. So you can't really bring that on Tiana. He probably ran into the wall or some shit, fucked himself up, and she ain't say shit.
No, Ari should beat that bitch ass. Get her good old Chicago ass whooping. If she know how to do one, I mean, that'll be the time. You sent your baby over there, the baby come back with a knot. You got any kids? I mean, I got a shorty. You send that shorty somewhere, and they come back, they got a knot.
No, it was on his knee. He had a scratch on his knee. You calling?
You like, yo, what the fuck?
It was on his knee. He had a scratch on his knee. His knee.
Well, he probably failed. Like, Ari just overreacted. She needs to send her Thomas the choo-choo train looking ass down. She overreacted.
Yeah, how the fuck you coming with that? She kind of do look like Thomas.
She looks just like Thomas the choo-choo train.
Hey, we gonna go into a little break, like a one-song break, a little short, one-song break.
Let me see.
Play an independent artist that we know, like somebody cool that we know.
Okay, let me see what I can find.
Like Rap Crush, J Lee, Ideal, somebody we know, like a one-song little break, and then we gonna come right back into this. And then, matter of fact, I'm gonna go into the conspiracy theory. We're gonna go into the conspiracy theory and talk about like why something might have happened. Conspiracy. We need something. We ain't got no sound for conspiracy.
Looking forward to every other sound that's coming out.
We got the X Files shit.
We gonna take a quick break, have a little music break, right? That's what we doing.
Yeah, slight music break.
Right. Look, slight music break with the boy Donnie D.
1 or 2 of F.M.P Radio, man.
For sure.
It takes some shit to own some shit, you know what I'm saying? So that takes some real responsibility and a lot of work. He had every goddamn day.
A lot of emails. A lot of texts.
You gotta do a lot of different shit. So it takes some shit to be a co-owner and own some shit. And be a young co-owner too, you know what I'm saying? You ain't 90 years old owning some shit.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some real shit. So hey, shout out to you for being a co-owner of F.M.P Radio.
I appreciate that. Same to you, man. Doing your shit too, man.
Hey, we trying. We finna take off, man. We out here. I said I got conspiracy theories next, but I gotta say one more last thing about real nigga news.
Okay. Real nigga news.
Niggas, real niggas tell the news, right?
Yeah, but real niggas tell the news.
Hey, what else finna say next? What I'm finna say? Oh yeah.
That motherfucking liquor beating your ass.
I ain't even drunk. I'm trying to read this shit and it's small as hell. I got bad vision, you know what I'm saying? But hey, President Biden, he said he letting 100,000 Ukrainian refugees in. Ain't that fucked up? He sent all the Haiti niggas home the next day. He found the plane for them the next day.
I probably would send their crazy ass back home too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them people crazy as hell. They will cut you with a machete and do voodoo on your ass.
So you said
I don't know.
They got the voodoo.
They definitely got the voodoo for the bitches.
Yes.
But no, I mean that's definitely wrong. How you feel about that?
You know, man, I definitely. As soon as I heard that shit, and I mean, I saw it on the news.
Yeah,
right?
you see that shit?
They just so. Everybody's so fucking hunky-dory about the shit, too. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? All these homeless people that we have in our country.
We ain't even looking out for these homeless motherfuckers. Y'all ready to get...
Like, let's start with what's going on here before we even begin to look outside.
They gonna come here, he gonna give them a check, and they gonna get like a Section 8.
Oh, yeah.
A gas station and shit.
And that's just the first group. So let's be real that
they gonna give them a Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna have a gas station. You right.
They gonna give them a lot of shit. A clothing store. Ukraine ain't gonna have some shit.
That's crazy.
They little village gonna get big now. Ukrainian village.
Yeah.
They got a little village. It's gonna get big.
Yeah, it's unfortunate like how America kind of pick and choose who they want to really help, and the display against African American descended people is just It's ridiculous. Like they just do not want us nowhere. It's crazy.
Hey, that's why we just gotta make sure that we supporting each other. Like that's why I wanted to make sure. Like I'm trying to support everybody that's doing some shit. Especially if you got my same skin color, I'm trying to support you. Why not? Because if we not pushing each other up and we not pushing each other to the next level, who gonna help us, bro?
Right.
Like
well,
real shit.
My thing is like, we're going for it. I want to live by that, but I also want to just support people who genuinely just support me. So
yeah, no matter what color you
if you a Mexican, Asian,
Chinese, it don't
Korean
matter.
or something, you support me and you doing something, I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's about cross diversifying your
because
brand.
luckily we wouldn't be black people. We wouldn't be what we really want to be without other races. I can't even lie because they helped.
I love to get messages from people from South Africa like, yo, like what you doing is dope, and I saw this, or your TikTok is busting, or whatever the case may be. I just love that. You get more. I told you, strangers will make you rich before people you know.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah. But we gonna go into this conspiracy theory. We finna end the show in a second, so I got to talk about this real quick. They said that they said that the slap was a motherfucking Illuminati ritual. G. Real shit. They said Will Smith, he put his hand under his arm and did the little Illuminati stance when he accepted his
Oscar. He had to stand there and take it. Because what happened was he disrespected him. Yeah. And at that moment, he has higher rank than him. And he went up and told him, you get violation. This is like in the streets. You get violated.
So he did his little... But the thing is, the way it was set up, it is like he did a little ritual. He had to kind of get in trouble, get embarrassed and shit. And then he had to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
Basically to do that shit, but I'm like I don't know, man. That should be too deep.
Some of these theories are far fetched. Yeah. I mean, and then it's so many different groups. Like we loosely use the name Illuminati
or Freemason. They said he had to do his Freemason shit. You feel me? They really said it was a Freemason ritual.
That's probably more realistic if you just do a little studying and get into
Freemasons. Like a lot of people is
like
Freemason.
People just start throwing out Illuminati.
Illuminati is like a type of branch off of them.
But Illuminati is a part of the Freemasons.
Yeah, they run the world.
Yeah, all
of the presidents related except for 3 of them.
Yeah, all Freemasons and shit.
Yeah. And Obama even related to some of them.
They is.
That's how it works. Unfortunately, it's a bloodline.
You talking about it's a bloodline.
For real.
Hey, let's get out for this because we don't want no government. We just talking.
I don't even.
And then we fucked up. This not even real talk. We ain't even like we out of our man.
But no, listen, real quick. I wanted to say congratulations to Samuel L. Jackson, y'all. After 250 movies, he finally has received himself an Oscar.
Now,
and it's
hold on, can I ask
overdue.
People
but congratulations.
I do one day want to get into the movie business and shit. But like, does an Oscar matter?
Yes.
Does it matter to you, like, to do the accolades matter, or does it?
It matter to the white people about getting their money. So if you ain't got no Oscar, you're not gonna get their money. You're gonna be getting money, but you're not gonna get that money off back. Like when you walk in as an actor with an Oscar on your list, they're gonna pay you.
That's true.
So that accolade matter.
But somebody like
Grammy matters.
Yeah.
That shit matter. Anything the white people made that you have to try to get, that shit matter. It's gonna catapult you.
But it only matters because we make it matter.
It depends on.
So would you rather have a fucking Soul Train award or a Grammy?
I would have a BET award.
Fuck that. Beyonce don't even come to the BET Awards.
She used to.
Exactly.
So that means it still means something. If you ever came to it, it means something. What you saying?
I'm sorry, we get a little beside ourselves sometimes.
Nah, y'all gotta go. This is what y'all supposed to do. Now, shit, what was I about to say?
Does an Oscar matter? That's the thing. Like, does like an Academy Award matter?
Does these awards matter?
I mean, I think until something else is created, yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I think there can be something else created. But
we need a real nigga award.
Well, we have the NAACP awards and the Image Awards, and those have been transcended for years now, and they seem to become more popular these days.
You see how you down the BET Awards? You need to stop. Don't down our awards.
Well, because the
we need to uplift our shit.
The Image Awards and
we need to
NAACP
make our shit.
Awards are nationally
started off on BET.
Yeah, we used to love our. When a nigga got a BET award, we used to cry for that.
Well, I'm naming nationally syndicated television, award shows like the Image Awards and the ACP Awards. There's nothing wrong with the BET Awards, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's the BET Awards. We need to lift it more. But you have to understand,
we need to put it higher than
BET is owned by MTV, so it's not even Black Entertainment Television. You want to get down to what the facts of it is.
That shit back
when you think Black Award, you think the Source Awards, the Soul Train Awards. That's Black owned. You can tell. Okay. They only got like a performer, couple people there.
But I'm saying like the shit that's named after us, we need to put it on a higher pedestal. Like we need.
I give out a Leroy on my show on Friday.
A Leroy award.
Yes,
Okay, that need to be a higher award, but that need to be an Oscar. Fuck it, a Leroy.
It's the people who doing stuff in the community and making a change and a difference. It's called a Leroy.
Well, I don't know. You know, it just depends on who's running and stuff too. So
yeah.
I mean, when I was in school and I submitted my commercial and to a film like thing and we actually placed first with it, I was excited. I mean, it pushed me more to say, damn, you do have something. You do know what you're doing. You know, so I felt like it was just more
you do want to like. I feel like
because you're not getting it from the people you around, so
I
you
feel
get it from your accolades.
I understand,
you know
like pushing towards an award or an accolade is better for you because it makes you set a goal to like I said before in a couple episodes before, set a goal. So if your goal is to get an Oscar, like I feel like you will work harder towards that goal just instead of being out here free man and not knowing what you want to do. So like, okay, that is a way to.
You gotta have an end game.
But some people they not gonna give them their props. I mean,
they not.
Look at the fucking classics.
Yeah,
the list of classics.
You heard me just say 250 movies later. He finally got an Oscar.
Come on, like
after Pulp Fiction, he should have got an Oscar.
After Pulp Fiction,
he should have won an Oscar after when a black snake moan. I feel like that's an Oscar worthy.
Yes,
but it was definitely nominated. And however, Christina Ricci did take home an award for that movie. And I think
so the little white bitch won an award, but he didn't.
And I think the movie, like the
little white bitch won.
No, we like her. We like her.
Yeah, Christina Ricci.
We like her, but that's fucked up.
I mean,
not the little white bitch.
Right.
Oh my Atlanta.
But that's wrong though. If he was the one that had her chained up, how he ain't win the award?
Well, you know what? It just came down to once again when you're in the academy votes. It's the same thing when you're a recording artist. So it's like if
I'm just
everybody,
she's not a little white
gets a
vote.
vote.
I'm just talking shit. Yeah, but I understand what y'all saying.
But regardless, if this is his first one, I mean, look at how many films that we'll never forget.
250.
Man.
And I mean, his shit is always I got cable,
Yes.
So
he always on our TV. It don't matter if it's a Marvel movie, if it's a killer movie.
He's on 15 to 20 fucking channels at a time.
Glass, the movie Glass, like everything is such a different. He's such an amazing actor.
Yes,
he should have won an Oscar for Soul Brothers.
As a crackhead.
Soul Brothers
he started as a crackhead in Jungle City. No, not Jungle City. What's it called? Halle Berry was in it, right?
Monsters Ball.
Not Halle Berry. That's wrong crackhead couple, but he was a crackhead.
And Fresh?
And
no, it wasn't.
No,
Fresh.
listen, he actually showed up and he was homeless and everything. How he got on, he was really homeless and he showed up.
Yeah, we always gotta play a crackhead first. That's fucked up.
New Jack City.
He was a crackhead.
It was New Jack City.
I mean, he fit the role.
It was
perfectly.
New Jack City.
It was very organic for him.
Yeah,
I feel like it was
very organic.
Hey, but we need you to shout out everywhere you at. Do you got a YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter? We need you to shout out all your shit.
Is there anything we can check out? Like any piece of work that we can see that you've been a part of?
We're trying to stalk you, girl. We want to know everything.
I see. So I'm working on my reel now.
Okay.
Like I said, a lot of stuff hasn't been released, so I haven't been able to release a lot of work. But I do have rights to the reel, so that's being made. But we got some stuff coming out that y'all will see soon. Like I said, what I worked on, we gonna be doing a red carpet event. So I'll let y'all know.
Can we be like the host for your red carpet event? Like I told you, we be premiering shit. Like me, Bobby K did premiere shit. I premiere shit. We premiering movies.
I interviewed a few people.
We could be the interviewers for your shit.
I'll have to talk to the artist and the executive producer and the director.
Hey, tell them to look at our dear Frank footage.
Let me know how to get it.
He got footage too on YouTube. Tell them to look at our dear Frank footage. It's lit. Let it really good. We interviewed everybody.
Okay. I mean, we might be able to do something. We'll talk about it. I'll talk to them and see what's up.
Give us a spot right there on the carpet. Yeah, you gotta have press.
We gonna come with our suits on and shit. We gonna have press. Right. We gonna have our cameras.
We suited and booted.
Yeah, we gonna have our suits.
Yeah,
we gonna have our suits. So we gonna be at the corner interviewing the people, just like the BET Awards or some shit.
Okay. We'll look into that. We'll look into that.
Don't say that. We did ass try to do this.
I'm serious. It's just not. It's not my call. It's not my call. It's not my decision.
We gonna talk about.
That's true. That's true. But I'm sure they're gonna have press there, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're a licensed press company. We licensed press.
Oh yeah.
So it could go either. I would always tell people, you know, we want to come. We want to come and be supportive.
We don't have our badges. It ain't
Right. Now, when we can't get in, that's when we're going to be real petty.
Nah, look.
We're going to be like, oh, listen, on In the Mix next week. Listen, our story.
No, it wouldn't be like that. But I'll keep y'all posted on that. And
yeah, that'll be what's up, though.
Yeah, that'll be what's up.
Yeah, but what's your Instagram, your Twitter, your Black Planet, MySpace, everything?
Okay, now, Black Planet.
I know you ain't got all that, but hey.
He say you on Black Planet.
I mean,
man, I probably still got a page for that. You know how you be like, damn, I never deleted that account.
Yeah.
Like
my MySpace is still there.
My face somewhere on there with a little 12-year-old me, like
what?
So everywhere over east.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 79th.
We all Southside up there.
79th kind of raised me, my teenage years.
Shit, okay.
Yeah. 79th and Ellis. It was a little rough over there.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little weed spot over there on 82nd. It's inside of an apartment building. It's inside like an apartment. They set up the apartment like a store. It's like real nice and upper echelon. And during the COVID, they gave you COVID screening, like temperature checks and
you can get your weed at the same
time.
And these was real hood niggas. I was very proud of them when I went in there. And I went back often, and they treated me with so much care.
That's just like you
that
know.
Is fucking
niggas
dope.
It's phenomenal. It lasted for like 2-3 years.
We just gotta use our shit.
And
we gotta make it like we gotta just make
that smart too.
We just gotta get legal. We just gotta get our shit legalized. They couldn't get the license, so they said, "Fuck that. We gonna have our shit for the hood."
Yeah, because they make you have to have $1
million. They had cameras outside.
Well, you gotta have
to see who was coming.
$500,000 to $1 million. Who got that?
Yeah. Oh, one more thing too. I want to tell y'all to check out the space at _the_space.
The space.
Spot. I'm sorry. The spot. Shit. Damn, I don't know.
We can find it. It's in your bio. I seen it.
It's in my bio. Under Sewing Monster, but we got an event space. It's 420 friendly.
And we can rent it out and everything. How much is it an hour?
Right now we got a special going for what, $99 an hour.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and it's 420 friendly.
It sounds like a nice spot.
Space, yeah.
Can we find it through your
IG, right? Sewing Monster. Make sure y'all look at her IG, her bio. Sewing Monster. It's in her bio. Make sure y'all look that shit up.
I love that.
Event space. Let's get it.
Come through, but we don't do no fuck shit up in our space because we'll beat y'all ass.
For real. No, I like that. There you go. Bring that out.
Oh no, we only we professionals. We don't bring no ratchetness. We away from the ratchet people. But hey, shout out. Thank you for shouting yourself out. Thank you for coming through.
Thank y'all.
Giving people advice how to make movies, what to do with their movies and shit. Like that's a blessing. Like you ain't holding the sauce.
No,
you sprinkling the sauce on the chicken. You feel me? All over it.
I appreciate it.
Is it Harold's chicken?
It could be Uncle Remus, but we fuck with Harold's too. We
okay. Are you from the West Side?
No, but I love both. I like
Uncle Remus ain't putting those. It don't taste
but
like
Uncle Remus give you the little sweet biscuit.
They put honey glaze on their chicken.
That's
ham glaze.
Yeah,
that's like some shit you put on a ham.
But they give you that little biscuit. That's what put it over the top.
That little piece of bread do be good.
Yeah, that piece of bread is.
That's the best part of the video, y'all. Shout out to Uncle Remus. Shout out to Uncle Remus.
It's the bread. It's the little piece of bread that be like, oh, y'all
that
give me
biscuit is popping.
And then when you get a G-pan, they give you a
it's
whole
so good. You don't even want to share the rolls with nobody. Like, give me all the rolls.
And then when you get a G-pan, they give you all them rolls on top of the bread and then soak it sad and saucy. That whole type of shit.
But if you're going to go to Harold's, you got to go to the right Harold's.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like 900 of them motherfuckers all over the United States.
Which one y'all like?
California 972.
I go to one right down the street from my crib.
No, I like. So lately, as of lately, I've been eating a lot of Marlins on 75th Street. I don't know if y'all had Marlins chicken. It's really good. It's like
I eat sharks.
They fucking.
Marlin, it's on 75th. Is it
75th in like St. Lawrence maybe? But I promise you, it's a little spot. But like when you go in there, you see like Snoop Dogg. Everybody been up in there. Everybody got pictures up in there. Like it's really fire.
Okay, we gonna shout out more food places next week.
Yeah, we should.
Hey, shout out your IG Bobby K, then I'm gonna shout out my shit, and we finna end this.
Y'all know what it is. It's your neighborhood flag guy, Bobby Christoph. Go ahead and check me out on my Instagram at Bobby Christoph _. That's BOBBYKRISTOPH_. And remember to follow the radio show page at the Family 312, the Family 312 to keep up with all of the updates and the latest everything we got going on in the dope shows we got. And you know we play music 24/7, 365. We spinning new shit, old
all
shit.
Day.
We got a little gospel shit.
All motherfucking day.
All day.
Never would have made it
without you.
I would have lost it all.
Yeah. We play that too. And then we come right back in with my new show that's gonna be premiering, y'all, this weekend. It's called The After Hour. And there's gonna be some freaky shit going on there. It's for the grown and sexy. It's that shit you put on when you just chilling with your boo or whatever, and y'all just relaxing in the house.
That butt naked gonna get played.
Listen, I'm bringing back that whispers in the dark moment. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, it's gonna be lit.
That's gonna be lit. It's gonna get some babies made.
Let's talk relationship. Let's talk about it. We gonna go in like that.
Okay. Oh shit! Let me find out you trying to sing the outro or something. Listen, well, thank you for coming once again. We do appreciate it.
So am I.
I know I'm excited.
That's the name of her IG. Make sure y'all follow her and go into her event page. She got an event space that's 420 friendly. Trying to throw an event. Make sure you fucking with her. She gonna make sure she gets you right.
Classy weed smokers, please.
Classy.
But outside of that, I'm
dope.
looking forward to following you on Instagram and just keeping up with what you're doing and being very supportive because I like your energy. I like what you're doing. I like how you just kind of went out there, threw yourself out there to make it happen, and you didn't wait for somebody.
We got a movie out too. We just dropped the movie a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It's a short movie. It's on TikTok and it's on motherfucking YouTube. Yeah. It's
Send me the info.
But
thank you. I appreciate that.
It's real short. 3 minutes.
That's a short movie. A short film could be 30 seconds.
It's 3 minutes.
You know, it really is no limit to it.
Yeah. Listen, well, thank you for coming. We
so thank you.
LH, we out.
LH Drinking King, follow me. Let's get it. We out of here. F.M.P Radio in the mix. Let's go, man.